For those of you who have been waiting since last week to figure out my cryptic message, the wait is nearly over. On the 15th of October, our new show, Technovation, will debut with the chance for all of you to win some really cool prizes. So definitely subscribe and keep yourself free. The future is now. Hello Igraspers, and welcome to this week's news capsule. A little consideration, a little thought for others makes all the difference. So let's learn to take other people's feelings into consideration, and it will be the basis of a good life and a good society. This week's news highlights are ICMR's drone-based vaccine delivery model launched. 2021 Nobel Prize winners for medicine and physics announced. 8-year-old asteroid hunter from Brazil is officially the world's youngest astronomer. Batteries of the future set to be cheaper and better thanks to sugar. All Britain's electricity to be green by 2035. Alaska's famous fish, salmon, getting smaller due to climate change. India End campaign with 3 bronze medals in Asian Table Tennis Championships. And last but surely not the least, our fun and facts segment. Let's begin with the national news segment.
The Indian Council of Medical Research, better known as ICMR, has started delivering vaccines through drones. This is to better facilitate the delivery of vaccines across the country. Drones were used to deliver vaccines across a distance of 15 kilometers in just 15 minutes in a district in Manipur. As of now, the drone-based delivery project has been granted permission for use in the states of Manipur, Nagaland, as well as the Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is a great use of technology, as it helps people who live in far-off districts to get access to medical resources, which otherwise would not be possible.
2021 Nobel Prize winners for medicine and physics have been announced. 2 American scientists have won the Nobel Prize in medicine for their research and discoveries of how the human body perceives temperature and touch. David Julius and Artem Pataposhian have managed to identify receptors in the skin that respond to heat and pressure. This is actually a very big discovery, as many experts believe that this can open up a brand new way to treat ailments of the body and could even lead to new medical techniques. The 2021 Nobel Prize in Physics was also announced, and these were awarded to Ryuichiro Manabe, Klaus Hasselmann, and Giorgio Parisi for climate discoveries and predicting global warming. We congratulate them all in pushing human ingenuity forward.
An 8-year-old Brazilian girl by the name of Nicole Oliveira has been named as the world's youngest astronomer. Oliveira, in an interview, said that she's already found 18 different asteroids. Her claim will take several years to be certified, but if they are, she will become the youngest person ever in the world to officially discover an asteroid. She also attends international seminars and meets with top space and science figures of Brazil. Her parents said that since she was 2 years old, she's been fascinated by stars, and her interest has only grown since then. So you see, Igraspers, you're never too young to show your interest in something you believe in.
Researchers in Australia have said that they have created a longer-lasting, lighter and more sustainable batteries by adding a new ingredient, sugar. For those of you who do not know, lithium-sulfur batteries are the batteries of the future. due to them being cheaper and easier to produce. Their main problem, however, was that they do not have a long life as compared to their predecessors. This has been solved by the addition of sugar, which allows these batteries to be recharged close to 1,000 times. Now, that's an innovation. Wouldn't you agree, Igraaspers?
The United Kingdom is said to announce that it is in the process of converting all of the country's production of electricity to come from renewable sources. This plan will be enacted by 2035. The Prime Minister of UK, Boris Johnson, and his party are planning to increase investments in nuclear and renewable energy. Britain is currently facing energy crisis due to rising fuel prices. Therefore, the switch to renewable sources will help the country. This is definitely a great move and should be emulated by other countries as well.
One of the most famous and popular fish among seafood lovers is salmon. However, researchers in Alaska have found that the fish is getting smaller in size, and this could be due to climate change. Scientists at the University of Alaska have observed that 4 out of 5 wild salmon species in the area have gotten smaller in size over the past few years. Climate change has been making temperatures rise with every passing day, which is also affecting many fish. The increased competition in finding food might also be leading to fish shrinkage. Climate change affects us all, so we should all be ready to step up and do our part in keeping our planet healthy and clean.
The Indian women's team at the World Chess Championship managed to clinch a silver medal after losing to Russia 3-1 in the finals. The team reached the finals after a strong showing against Georgia but were unable to beat the heavy favourites of the tournament, Russia. This is India's first ever medal at the World Team Chess Championships, and we couldn't be prouder of the entire contingent. We hope to see more such success on the international level from our talented chess players.
Two double teams from India have earned bronze medals in the Asian Table Tennis Championships. Sharad Kamal and G. Satyan and Harmeet Desai and Manav Thakur earned bronze medals after their terrific performances. We congratulate them and hope to see them continue their great performances through the year.
The world's largest Khadi flag was installed in Leh, Ladakh on 2nd October for Gandhi Jayanti. The tricolour was 225 feet long and 150 feet wide and weighed a whopping 1,000 kilograms. The flag has been made by Khadi and Village Industry Commission. Close to 150 troops of the Indian Army carried the tricolour up to the top of the hill about 2,000 feet above the ground level. It took 2 hours for the troops to reach to the summit. We salute both the people who have made this flag as well as the brave Jawans who carried it up there. Jai Hind.
The state of Rajasthan has launched a scheme called Jeevan Rakshak Yojana, where a reward of Rs 5,000 will be given to any citizen who rushes an accident victim to the hospital in the shortest possible time. The budget for this will come from the state's Road Safety Fund, for which Rs 5 crores has already been transferred to the Health Director. The Rajasthan government has said that the reward will be provided within 2 days of getting the patient admitted into the hospital, with the Good Samaritan also receiving a letter of appreciation via speed post. This is a great initiative which will hopefully lead to more people getting the timely care that they need after an accident.
The word of the week is zoom, which means moving quickly or swiftly, making a humming sound. Little Gayatri zoomed past us on her scooty. The riddle of the week is Sumit's parents have 3 sons. One is Vineet and one is Samir. What's the name of the third son? Simple, isn't it? It's Sumit.
Can you guess who? This British stateswoman was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. For her determined politics and leadership, she was nicknamed the Iron Lady. She was appointed as the Lady of the Order of the Garter in 1995, the highest order of chivalry for women. Were you able to guess? It is Lady Margaret Hilda Thatcher. Did you know that Margaret Thatcher's political style came to be known as Thatcherism?
Did you know that the oldest musical instrument in the world is a flute? A Neanderthal flute was found in Divje caves in the northwestern part of Slovenia. It is believed that the flute is 60,000 years old and was created by a Neanderthal. Neanderthals were an archaic human species who lived in Eurasia.
Quiz time! In which year was the Divye Babe flute discovered by Ivan Turk? Send your answers to contact us at igraasp.com. Answer to the last week's quiz. Silver and gold are popularly known as noble metals due to their resistance in chemical reactions. They are also known as coinage metals. This certificate of appreciation is presented to Naya Shah of Jain International Residential School for successfully participating in the weekly quiz on India's leading news capsule for tweens, Igraasp.
Dear iGraspers, this week let's go where the mountain meets the moon. Minnie is a little impoverished girl who lives in the village of the Fruitless Mountain, which is bare and never receives rain. Here she embarks on a journey to meet the mysterious old man of the moon, the only one who could tell her how to reverse the fortunes for herself and her family. Read this timeless classic and share your feedback on igraasp.com/iClub.
This brings us to the end of today's news wrap. A moment of consideration prevents 1,000 apologies. So don't rush towards a decision. Consider other people's feelings and consequences of your action before deciding. We are also approaching the Festival of the Sera in the coming week. It marks the victory of good over evil. So let's kill the Ravan, that is the hatred for others in us, and adapt the virtue of consideration. See you next week.